Hey, Mike. When you zoom out, how would you assess your series against the Suns, and kind of what they tried to do to you?
Individually or as a team?
Individually.
I mean, man, they did a good job on all of us, to be honest. Me personally, they tried to take away some of my easy looks, make it tough on me, and they did a really good job.
Harrison Wynn, DNVR.
Hey, Mike, just going up against Chris Paul in a series, how valuable do you think that's going to be for you going forward? And also, what did he tell you at a half-court post-game? It seems like you guys had a good chat there.
I mean, obviously, Chris Paul was unbelievable this series. To be on the floor with him, it was really incredible just because seeing the nuances of the game that he has mastered, it was incredible to see. He deserves going to the Western Conference Finals. They were the better team this series. And honestly, man, like just watching that dude, I hope he wins a championship because the way he plays the game, it's something special. The way he leads that team, the way that every team he goes to gets better. He's a true leader. So it definitely was inspiring to see.
Brandon Cristal, KOA Denver.
Michael, I have two for you. How much did your back bother you? Was it noticeable, and were you just fighting through it? And then when Nikola gets ejected, I know the team has to step up, but do you think, okay, I have to pick it up no matter what's bothering me?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think the second quarter of the first game, I tweaked it, and it wasn't really. It was so quick. The series happened so quick. I didn't get a lot of time to kind of make sure everything was back normal. But it got better and better as the days went on. But it wasn't 100%. I kind of was playing through a little bit of limitation. Nothing serious, but it was just an unfortunate timing for a tweak like that to happen. But it's the playoffs, so there's a lot of guys that aren't feeling 100%. I really wanted to try to play through it, but I didn't feel like I was really myself for a couple of those games during the series.
Altitude Sports.
Hey, Mike, after this series, I mean, how would you evaluate, I guess, what they did in terms of guarding you and what you want to improve upon? What did you learn about yourself in this series and the way you had to step up?
I mean, they did a good job. Like I said, they made sure that I didn't get a lot of easy shots. And then, I didn't at all times have the energy or I was playing through a little bit of pain, so I didn't have really the energy to try to work really hard to force some stuff. Like I've said before, when teams play me like that, I got to sometimes impose my will and really try to hunt shots a little bit, get myself in a rhythm because I know it's important for the team. There was a couple games where I didn't really feel like I could even do that, which was unfortunate. But I mean, the credit to them, they played all of us really, really good. They knew how we played. They were getting to my shots, and they played a great series.
Christos Saltas, SDNA Greece.
Hey, Mike, hope you're doing well. How would you describe your season with the Nuggets, and what are the takeaways of that series for you personally?
I mean, it's a funny thing, man, because you get to the end of a season like this, and a lot of people fixate on the loss and what they wish they could have done. For me personally, I think it's all a growing experience, a learning experience. I'm not completely done growing. You know what I mean? Like it's in these moments that I want to really be thankful for the season that I had, staying healthy, nothing seriously injuring me. You know what I mean? Like I got to play basketball. There was a time in my life where a lot of people were saying I might not ever play again. And now to look back and be like, wow, I played a full season completely healthy. I don't think I missed a game for injury. I think I missed for the COVID protocol, but that's a blessing, man. So for me, us as human beings, we really look forward to the next thing. Once we get something, we want the next thing. But I mean, just thinking back, man, God has brought me a long way. And I feel like this was a successful season. Obviously, it didn't end how I wanted it to, but I learned. I know what I need to get better at. It's really giving me my first fully healthy offseason, and I'm really excited to come back even better.
We'll go back to Katie Wingy with Altitude Sports.
Mike, can you take us through the Jokic ejection and that interaction from your perspective, and then how you guys came together and brought energy after he was off the floor?
I mean, I had no idea what happened. I wasn't really watching him individually. I just kind of saw the replay. But, I mean, honestly, whatever he did, you don't want to see the MVP season end in an ejection. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it might have been I didn't see exactly what happened, but I just feel like you don't do that. But I mean, once he went out, we just knew, you know, he's not going to be on the floor anymore. We got to step it up. Obviously, we didn't complete the comeback or anything. We didn't get the win, but I really was proud of how dudes fought. We didn't just give in. I think when he first got ejected, we went down 14 quick, and we could have gave up. But we fought our way, and we left it on the floor tonight. They were just the better team all series. So,
Paul Gant, Go For It Radio.
Michael, congrats on the season. So, according to your coach, Michael Malone, he felt like if you guys would have had a healthy Jamal Murray, that you guys could have won a championship. Do you agree with him?
I completely agree with him, just because we brought guys in that we really didn't have a lot of chemistry in mid-season. So we didn't really develop a crazy chemistry with a couple guys, and now you're asking, Austin Rivers to do this and Aaron Gordon to do this when they got bought in mid-season. Jamal, he's been here. Him and Joker have an amazing chemistry. Me and Jamal and Joker really got clicking as the season went on before Jamal got hurt. So, looking to the future, I feel like the sky's the limit for our team. We got the pieces of what we need. But man, we fought. Austin came in from not playing, and you saw how he performed this playoffs. I don't know if we make it to the second round without him. And then Aaron Gordon coming in, making his impact. Hopefully be my teammate for a long time, I'm hoping. So yeah.
All right, Mike, we got time for one more. We're going to end with Matt Moore from the Action Network.
Michael, the Suns really attacked your handle, and you had some problems on offensive rebounds, being able to maintain the ball. Is that something that you think is something that you can work on in the offseason? Is that priority? What are your offseason priorities for getting better?
They attacked my handle? What do you mean?
Just in terms of taking swipes at the ball and drives and things like that.
Oh, no, for sure. I mean, you said offensive rebounding too? I mean, no, I've been a good offensive rebounder all year. I don't really think that was a main issue. They got the ball from me a couple of times, but I mean, this offseason, man, it's a lot I need to work on. But at the top of my list, I would say just a lot of ball handling, making sure I'm really comfortable with the ball in my hands, getting to where I need to get to. I think that'll take my game to the next level. I really admire some of the bigger wings who just are really, really good ball handlers, like KD or Paul George, Kawhi, Jason Tatum. So that's kind of one area. I don't really know how you work on offensive rebounding, but I mean, I appreciate the feedback.
All right, that'll do it. Thank you, Mike.
All right, thank you, guys.